Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole Meeks and I'm the planner guru here at Plan Her Universe. So I'm back finishing my February A5 rings setup video. This is a blush croc pink planner that I'm changing into from the almond croc planner that you can see above it. So the part that I'm working on now is my pockets. There is a part 1 to this video because I got interrupted. I just started a whole new video. So right now I'm changing my washi cutter from the Honey Bee Shop one that I was using to this Live Love Posh one. It's perfect for Go Wild season, and I really love how the metal feels like weighted, but it's also very thin, so it slides perfectly into your pockets. This little felt envelope came from my planner friend Tiff, and then I have this mirror from Hildy McQueen, USA Today best-selling author, and so I also have my Ndidi Pokemon because I love that Pokemon, and now I'm just trying to figure out exactly where to put this, and then I'm going to move my Napoleon Dynamite, heck yes, over to the top. I'm using a clip that I got from my friend Meg that was in the planner community when I first started my journey, and then I'm going to add in these Avery tabs because, girl, you got to have you some Avery tabs now. I got to keep them. So I have this gold one and hollow kind of metallic finish, and I really love those for just grab and go, adding sections or anything that I want to remember to my planner. I just add a tab there and then I can rip it off and really keep it because they're like reusable. So I really like that. Now that that's done, I'm just going to flip around to the next section. But of course I have to readjust things as I go because who am I if I don't? Like, yes. Okay, and then I also just am looking like, what can I add? So I added this little journaling card from Sticker Guru because, duh, we need more pink. And then I'm flipping through, make sure I like my stickers. And I do vision board and notes pages. And now we are at my calendar section. So this section is really cute. I really like it, but I feel like it's a little flimsy. So right now I'm just going to add some thickness to this section so that way it feels more sturdy because it is the very first actual section in my planner, my calendar section, where my monthly and my weekly are going to be housed. So I think I'm going to move this Pokemon card to the back and just keep this picture of me and my planner friend in the front, and then try to add this to the back with some other things while I'm trying to add that thickness to the front of this dashboard. So in the back, I'm going to go through and just add some things, but mainly the things that I always add are notes, places where I can jot notes. So sometimes, like if you have to write a note to a teacher or something like that, it's good to have additional pages. So I'm going to use this super cute paper from Unicorn Eclipse so I can have a notes page, and then I'm adding these stickers, and this journaling card that I'm going to add is, we got it at Galentine's from Aria's Daydream. Alice was so sweet, and her and Amanda dressed alike. They look so cute, and so I really love this artwork, and it's very cutesy, very on brand. So I'm so happy that I chose it, and it definitely made the dashboard way thicker. So I really like that I was able to just stick everything back there, and now I can move this Pokemon card to the side and use it for something next. So as I stated, this section is for my weekly and my monthly, so I'm gonna have an extra divider in here, which is why I'm using this self-love divider. I really love this print. It's so pretty, and I'm gonna add it to separate my monthly and my weekly from each other. I always put the monthly in the front, then the weekly, but I definitely wanted to have a different divider because I took the blues out, which were kind of more wintry. So this gonna be cute. I'm really excited for it, and obviously I lost my scissors so I had to use my desk scissors, which are so long. I don't know where they are, but I'm sure I'll find them later in the video. So I cut my slits and then I added it in. Oh, this is coming out so cute. I love how it's coming together. So now I'm just adding in my weeklies, and this is my divider. So because I have 4 quarters the first quarter, so 4 months in this planner, I have a separator from the weeks, so to separate like the weeks that have passed from this current week. So I put this divider behind this current week so I can flip to the week ahead and jot down any notes or anything that I know that's coming, or also do any pre-planning if I'm in that kind of super productive mood. or I have a lot going on. So now I'm just trying to find something to add to this to make it cute. And baby, we got this journaling card from Simple Paper at the event, and I love it. It feels so luxurious. And so I'm going to try and add one of these coffee splatters that we got from Kubo and Lucy to it, just to give it like that really kind of chic girl, oh, I spilled my coffee aesthetic. And I think it's too little, so we're not going to do this. I'm going to pull this up and then save this for a moment that I love and not a meh moment. So I'm just going to add this back because best believe your girl loves coffee splatter stickers and I don't want to waste them. So I'm going to grab my handy dandy washi, and I definitely have one in mind for this setup. It's like so darling. It's like a rose pale blush, pink, and then it has hollow bows on it, so it's really like right on time for this dashboard for the feel of it. So I'm gonna add it to the top and the bottom. That just came out so darling. I'm so happy. Great choices. And so I'm sticking this right here on the bottom, and then just going to add this into my planner. And I tried to use this paper, but because I can't, I'm just removing the weekly tab, and I'm going to add it to this because I do want an identifier in my planner of the weekly section, because again, this is going behind my current week, so that way I can flip to it easily. So it would be great to have a tab, and I added this tab on the inside onto the acetate. And then I thought like maybe I'll double tab it, but then it didn't come up, so I was like, you know what, that's fine. It still came out cute, so I'm super happy with it. And the gold on the back is just so purp. So now I'm just adding in the rest of my weeklies, and you know what, I'm sticking this paper in the back, baby, because I'm going to use my paper. I love this little honeybee shot paper. I think it's so cute, and I always be ready for Valentine's so I can use it. Oh, and I dropped something on the floor, so oh, my scissors, yay, we found them. We found the scissors. So now I'm going to write my quote out. This is my grounding quote, my use this if you need to be centered quote. So I'm really excited to share it with you guys. This came from a book called Juliet's School of Possibilities. It was written by an author that I really enjoy named Laura Vanderkam. Laura does time tracking studies, and she really teaches people how to maximize their time, and the case studies that she does is on highly successful people. So it's so interesting and just really good information, and it's stuff that we know, but hearing the data along with it is just very mind-blowing. So this particular book, Juliet's School of Possibilities, is a fiction that she wrote, but it's a very simple book about deciding what you want and going for it. So the quote says that when you know, and when you don't know, you decide. Simple. It's not mind-blowing, I know. But for me, because I am a very indecisive person, the making a decision is really what I need to do. And when I get analysis paralysis, I don't do anything. So this is really to kind of say, hey, this is what you want to do, so do it. And I love this quote. And if you ever get a chance to read the book, it's a very simple read, and it's just a really good eye opener and just kind of feel good kind of book. So I really enjoyed it, and that's why I chose it as my quote for the year. Last year I had a Cicely Tyson quote, and this year is this one. And I really like this journaling card. Stickers are my love language, and it's from Pipsticks, which I love Pipsticks. Like she can literally do no wrong. So yeah. Oh, this came out so cute. So this was this week in my planner. When I'm filming this today is the Sunday after Galentine's. So yeah, I don't know when you guys are going to see this. Hopefully it's not too long after, but yeah. Hey, so what I'm doing is just back planning my weekend because after I believe Thursday, I didn't get any more writing done on this weekly, so I'm just back planning this now. Galentine's was literally the best weekend ever. Going to go see your friends, meeting new planner friends. It's just the best thing ever. Like, I cannot describe it. It's something that you definitely have to go to, and because it's a smaller meetup, it's way more intimate, and you really get to have conversations with people that you would never see, or in people that have YouTube channels and people that have sticker shops. And you also get to shop the vendors, so you don't have to wait on shipping for stickers that you really love. And you just get to really know the people behind the planner pages. So it's just a good time. Like, I always recommend that everybody go to planner meetups. And now my back planning is done, so we're going to move to the next section. These are my monthlies, and all of my inserts are from Paper Standards at paperstandards.com. And next, I'm just going to add in my monthlies. So I am going to add them in ahead of my weekly section, and I'm just going to slide them in here. And I don't feel like I need a separate cover for it, so that's a good flow, and I really, really like that. Everything looks great. And so now the next section that we're going to go to is my finance section. So this section, ooh, Chad be challenging me just to open it up. Because, I mean, if anybody listening is like me, finances was not something that you studied a lot as a child, and now that you're an adult, you just have to adult. So you put Pokemon cards in your finance section to deflect, and that's what's happening now. So in the front of my finance section, I always like to put important dates. So I just change it out each month, and no harm, no foul. It's not like a big thing, but it just helps me visually know the things that I need to plan for. So I do paycheck 1, paycheck 2. This month is taxes, so I have to do my taxes. Valentine's Day, and then lastly is my brother's birthday. So those are all the things that I have planned, because Galentine's has already happened. It's not something that I really need to plan for. It was more of something that I hardcore budgeted last month. So this is everything that I'm looking forward to for the month ahead. So I'm just going to add that here on the front, and then I'll probably move that later, but for now that'll work. So I'm using this beautiful artwork from Constante's. I really love this shop. Like, her art is so original and just refreshing. And we received this journaling card, so I'm going to use my Finnegan Pokemon card with my 60 HP. And I felt like I had a fire type before in this section. I had a Vulpix, so now having another fire type, like it goes. So I'm pulling out my washi because I need one more sticky note that I use for this section. And it's a monthly sticky note. So I have a monthly section, but I don't want to have a whole monthly just for this section of my planner. So I'm going to write out the month of February. I put this cute, like, lip washi on it, and I can't remember who this is from. I really feel like it's Simply Gilded, but I'm not totally sure. But anyways, I just added the dates to this, and then I'm gonna also stick this in this section of the planner. So I really love doing this, and it's just also a good refresher. Like, it makes me feel like I'm starting a new month. So I'm gonna add this vellum, this beautiful vellum, to my planner. I love florals, especially this time of the year. Just gets me ready for spring. So I'm cutting my slits, and then I'm gonna add this to my planner and add the sticky note on the front of it. So that way it kind of gives me like its own kind of dashboard for my finance section without having to be a whole thing that I have to add. It's just very minimal, very perfect, and I love it here. So I added that in. I'm really liking the way that it looks. I'm liking the flow. So we're going to keep it going. So now I'm just adding in my inserts. I use Print Pression inserts for my finance section. So I'm taking out January and then I'm just adding in my February. So that way everything is up to date and I'm not like behind or looking at old data. So in this section before I had a picture. Oh, actually this is my wellness section now. So I had a picture of me and my husband. That was when we were dating way before we got married. So I'm going to change that out for a Galentine's picture because duh. And so I'm going to use one from me and my friends. And then I have this wellness list that I made that I definitely has to stay in this section, so I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm sticking this picture here in this pocket, and this is the me, myself, and I dashboard that I added to the pocket too at the beginning of this. I've been using it throughout this setup video, so I think this is where it's going to be housed in my setup, and I really like it. But I'm gonna layer it with this acetate that I have from Isis Jewels, or maybe I'm gonna put it behind it. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so this way I can put my wellness list there, because I made out this list of all the things that I want to do in 2024 wellness wise. So it's just mostly my checkups and then other personal things that I want to do for myself that I feel like would be fun and kind of girly that I want to do. And so I'm going to use this dashboard for Moody Cats in the front of my wellness section, and then I'm using also my updated self-love checklist, so putting that in there, and then I'm adding this to the front. I want to add this basically to my inbox section because it's more of a feelings kind of tracker, and you can do it daily, weekly, or monthly. And I wanted to add it closer to my inbox so that way I can make it more of a priority for me to check in to make sure that I'm honoring what I say I want to do self-care wise. If I keep it in the front, it's just easier for me to remember. So, all right, that looks cute. I really like the flow of that. There's my February, and then the me, myself, and I for the wellness. Oh, this is so cute. My Moody Cats, my self-care assessment. And now next, I'm going to add in my checklist, and basically this is a checklist that I got from Fancy Plans Co, and I'm keeping it in my wellness section because it's really like a planner routine, but what I'm going to take out is this habit tracker, because who don't like habit trackers is me. I know I talked about Laura Vanderkam, but I personally do not like habit trackers, which is why I was so interested in her studies. So I added my planner routine and then some more notes pages to this section of my planner. And now I'm going to add this pocket, because I had this pocket in the back of my last setup, but I'm going to put it more in the front to keep my routines closer to the front, and also in my wellness section, because a huge part of my wellness is just being consistent with myself. So that's what I'm really trying to champion this year, is building my wellness consistency in all aspects of my life. So I really like that I added that pocket there and those notes pages. So now this next section is my personal section, and in this section I'm taking out this vellum that I have from Little Magic Prints, and then I'm going to add this dashboard that I made that has some affirmations. And then this section here is where I do my daily journaling. So each day I add a quote to the day, and then I do it once a day, and it's just kind of for me to check in with myself and again stay consistent. So this book that I'm adding right here is my A Different Kind of Living book. I got this book from Queen Yin, and she is at OU Ministries. If you would like to check her out, I do live in the Atlanta area. She is local to Atlanta, and she has a farm where they have a lot of beautiful wellness events. And I done pulled out some things, a little cloud cutter, a cute paper clip that I got from Trika, and this Villa Beautiful pen that I'm in love love with. So first things first is I'm going to swap out the picture for my son for one for myself. I'm going to add that to a different section of my planner. And I love this little ball that I got. I got it from my planner boo Trika with Cuteness Boutique. I love Trika, and I love everything that she makes. So she brought that for me, and I really love it. And then this book, the Different Kind of Living book from Queen Yin, I added that in there. And then the next thing would be my notes section. And so I'm going to switch that up. So I'm going to just move that to the side for now, because I'm going to put that in a different area. And then I'm going to work a little backwards here. So this running on coffee and cuss words, I'm going to put in the back. And then I'll put, actually, I'm going to move these stickers behind this folder, so that way the very last thing is that dashboard, so something sturdy in the back, and then the stickers on top, then the folder, so that I can house other stickers and receipts, whatever else that I want to put inside my folders. And then these little things I don't need. So now this is my business section. It's my very last section of my planner. I do have a B6 planner from Print Pression that I use mostly for business, YouTube tracking, all of that jazz, because I also have a coffee cookbook for sale. So all of those things are inside of this business section and also in my B6 planner. So I have a project planner in here, a separate blank calendar for anything that I want to plan, like content wise, and then a separate project planner, and then obviously notes pages. So that is all going to stay back here in my business section, because this is my all-inclusive planner, my main thing, like I like to call it. I want to have every facet of my life in this planner, from my insurance information to business info. So that's what I got. And now this is where I'm going to put my notes section right in the front of my calendar. So I'm just going through to see like what actually is in this notes section, but it's pretty conclusive. So I do already have some notes pages behind my vision board, like we saw earlier. So I'm just going to stick these bad boys right in front of that and make sure that everything is just neatly and safely in there. The biggest thing that I'm worried about is how will this affect my rings? This list is a list that I made for sections that I want to add to my planner, and then the list on the right side that you saw are just categories in my planner of things that I track, and mainly family things. So, oh, the rings closed. We got action. We did it. I think that's a whole planner, y'all. We did it. We really out here building planners and making dreams come true. So speaking of making dreams come true, I have my Make Big Plans planner pad from Paper Standards, and I grabbed this pad because it's wonderful for weekly brain dumping, for grocery lists, for mind mapping without having to use an actual insert, and it's really good for kind of tear and go, or when you're making plans with friends, like here, these are the notes for the week, and then just kind of give them the itinerary. So it's really good for a myriad of things, and I really love having it. It's very clutch, and I mainly use it for meal planning and kind of brain dumping my week, so pre-planning before the week ahead comes. So I really enjoy that. And then also my cute Villa Beautiful pen. Like, I love that pen. We got it at Galentine's. Galentine's gave us all the good things. So I'm going to add some stickers into this planner folder, because what is an empty planner folder? Duh, it needs stickers. So I'm adding the stickers into the back of it, and of course we need easy grab and go access. So I'm just going to add all of these, and these stickers are from Aria's Daydream, and I really like them. And I'm just going to add this Giving Girl journaling card somewhere else probably. So this last picture that I pulled out is a picture of Kane from Print Pression. I was really able to hang out with Boo like at the Galentine's event, and we had a blast. It's just always good seeing him. It's one thing to talk in the DMs all the time, but to like get to see your friend, hug your friend, see their cute outfit in real life, like it's the best. And we had us a great time. And so I put that in my planner section, because duh, like we all want to be like Print Pression when we grow up. So I put that in my business section and it looks really cute. So I'm just flipping through, making sure that everything is everything. Oh, you guys, this was the last thing that I wanted to share. It's really like two more last things, but one of the big last things is this. So this is the scalloped edges. I said that I saved them and that I had something fun that I was going to do with them at the end. So we made it. And here is where I chose to add the tabs to the top of the scalloped edges so I can use them as bookmarks. I mean, how genius was that? Total genius, right? But I use them because I could use the gold and the hollow, so that way I can add them to different sections of my planner without having to have hardcore dividers. Because right now in this planner, all of my tabs are a top tab except the weekly tab that you all saw me add, and then also the tab for my different kind of living book. It has a side tab of its own, but outside of that, I'm not a huge tab lover. I really actually like minimal tabs. So if I add a tab, it's like a big deal. So being able to have fluid tabs that don't have to stay in one spot is so lovely to me. It's just less commitment, more organization for what I need in the moment, which is what I feel like all planners should be for. So I just added that, and now I'm just grabbing the rest of my stickers that I want to add that I've already pulled out from earlier in the video. Oh, look, my home update sheet. So I'm going to add that to my finance section because that's where that goes, and it looks so cute. Like it goes there, whatever. So that is updated, and then now I'm just going to add my stickers inside of the planner in the back folder, and then the rest of these stickers, so this one's going in the back, but the rest of them are going to go in the front for the easy grab and go action. And then I was trying to see if I could like keep the little scallop to stick out, but it ain't gonna work, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It's not gonna work, but it's still so cute, and I really love the way that it came out. So of course my planner is too thick to close, but oh, what a looker. I just love her. So even though I can't close it, I'm still about to add another journaling card because duh, my name is Nicole and nice to meet you. I love planner junking. So I'm just going to add this beautiful Simply Gilded washi that I use throughout the setup to the front of it, so that way everything is really cohesive. And y'all, if you got these journaling cards at Galentine's, just rub them. They feel so soft and so luscious, which is why I wanted to add them to the front of my planner. And it says, stay organized, stay inspired. And really this setup makes me feel so inspired, like to do the things. I really love it. And I love the look that that black journaling card gave. And yeah, I think we're really, really pleased. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. And make sure you check out part 1 of the video. And that's it. We're all moved out of this almond cover. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and going through this whole process. Love y'all. Thanks for watching my A5 Rings February planner setup video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.